can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We just got to, yeah, 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 yeah. I know we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We got to.
Hello. Today has been another super sunny day. In fact, it's so sunny you'll have to excuse me. Okay, now I can almost see again. It's been another fabulous day, and I've spent quite a lot of it out here on the patio cutting up apples. There's plenty of them, and just to sit out here with the sun warming me and chopping up apples, that's just been delightful, absolutely delightful. We have got a young woman coming to stay with us for the next 3 weeks. Well, she'll be here later in the week. So she called round today, which was lovely to see her again. Anyway, she's doing some amazing stuff. She's doing environmental research and surveying and things like that locally here, which I find fascinating. So I know she can't give me all the details because that would be inappropriate, but I'm really looking forward to finding out just vaguely what sort of animals are here in this corner of the world. Yesterday I showed you the compost bin with the straw in the bottom of it, ready to make a new compost heap, and ta-da! We have been very busy. Mr. J has mowed some of the grass, and so I've put wood chippings and sawdust and the muckings out from a duck house. Oh, I don't know, that might even be from one of the chicken houses, I can't remember. Anyway, it's the muckings out from one of the bird houses in there, and all it needs now is for me to mix it together a little bit and just to stir it up, and you can see there's some of the grass there, and the better it's mixed, the more variety of materials, the finer they are chopped up, and the more they're mixed together, the better the compost it makes. So I will just come through here and just spend a couple of minutes whenever I'm coming past, just mixing it up a bit, and then hopefully that should get going very large I've given the chickens in Big Whitesfield a new dust bath today, so they've got a large shallow bucket. It's about 2 feet across, and it's about 5 inches deep, and I filled it with dry compost for them to use as a dust bath. So inevitably, these girls, well, they're using a tiny patch on the ground and kicking the clover over them. Bird brains. One of the reasons I wanted Mr. J to mow the grass behind us here is not just to tidy it up, although that's a jolly good reason to mow it, but it's so that I can get on with making the next area of food forest. So it's going to go from the bale of hay there all the way back to the next bale of hay, will then come forward towards where I'm sitting, and all of this area will become food forest as well, and eventually it will I'll work my way through the whole garden so that the chickens are living underneath fruit trees, and the whole area is productive. Well, that's the plan, but a bit at a time. So this area next. Sorry about the banging in the background. One of the farmers on a neighbouring farm is, I think he's dealing with vermin today. There's quite a lot of gunshot in the distance. It's quite sporadic, so it sounds like they're dealing with vermin. So with any luck, they're actually dealing with foxes, but my guess would be it's rats. So back to the food forest. So I've got lots of currants and raspberries and thornless blackberry and gooseberries to go in this area, and I've got lots and lots of wild strawberries to use as ground cover, and I've also got herbs to use as ground cover. So that will be, I'm just really excited about getting this next bit done now. And I've just seen, how much fruit we've had this year from the few plants that are in the ground. It's going to be amazing in a few years' time, and we're going to have a glut of everything, which is just lovely. That means we can give things away, we can exchange food, and to get to the point where we could, exchange enough fruit and veg to swap for our meat that we don't raise would be brilliant. So that's all for future, but somewhere you've got to start. So here we go. In the next couple of weeks, this is what I plan to be doing. Today's harvest has been another one of my mammoth days. It does seem to go where it's a very quiet day and then a day that's a really big harvest, but maybe that's just how it goes. Maybe I need a day to rest in between. But today we've said goodbye to a silver lace Wyandotte and one of the rust cob meat birds, so between them that was £10, and these beans have just they've been amazing, absolutely amazing. So today I've had another £4 £4, and that was after getting some yesterday. It has just been daily, and I think the rain we're getting overnight combined with the really hot days during the day, they're just loving it, and the bean pods are growing so quickly. So that's been great. And the other thing I've just noticed, which I haven't harvested today, is that my beloved Borlotti beans, those ones that fell over, and if you don't know about those, I'll leave a link about the Borlotti beans falling over in the wind, which seems like such a long time ago now. But anyway, so I'll leave a link about those. They are near enough ready to harvest, but not today, because today I've been doing some more apples, and so I've done about £22 of apples and £10 of chickens. That's 32, and so that's another £36 I've done today, and I'm rather pleased about that. I think I've broken the £200 mark now, and that's just in 13 days, and so we've still got 37 days to go. What a fantastic project this has been, to just discipline myself to harvest some food every day. We're not including food that gets harvested to eat. It only includes food that I harvest and store. Another one of my neighbours, who lives across the fields over there, she got in touch the other day and said, would I like to swap some chicken eggs for some juicing apples. These apples they're just delicious, and when you cut them open, they're pink on the inside. And so I've been juicing them, and we've had pink apple juice. So obviously that doesn't count towards my target, but oh good grief, that was lovely apple juice. Having said that, the Borlotti beans are very almost ready. I'm just watching White in the background because he looks like he's about to crow again. And on cue, bless him. Okay, so yeah, walking past the Borlotti beans. Some of them are this beautiful red colour, and obviously got nice beans in them. Some of them are still underdeveloped, although that one's had a little nibble out of it. But some of them, but some of them, there's a reason I don't video at this time of night usually, and it's because this lot has conversations all the time. But some of them have gone dry and leathery, and the beans inside will not be much good for eating right away. They will have already started to, they've started see if I can show you. So they've started to go hard and to dry out. Now these will be ideal for seeds for next year. Although I have said I'm probably not going to grow climbing Borlotti beans next year, but nice to have the option, and I can offer them to other people as well. So I think I need to have a very careful, close look. Oh. Right, so I think I need to have a very careful, close look at the plants because, oh, can you hear that? Can you hear the beans rattling? That's how dry they've got. So yeah, I think I need to go have a very close look at the plants, which I might do tomorrow, if and only if I've got through the all the apples that I've got at the moment, because there's quite a lot more in a box waiting for me to process them. Once they're processed, I can count them as part of my harvest. So yeah, so busy time. It's I'm so excited by how much food there is, but it's quite daunting at the same time, because there is so much to do. Well, that's it from me today, from this very hot and sweaty corner of the UK. I hope that wherever you are in the world, it's been a good day for you, and I also hope you can join me again tomorrow.